Hey, it's me, Rasan. I don't know, man. Huge hole in my,
Yeah.
understanding. My fellow Americans.
Papa Bear here.
As long as whatever you're doing doesn't hurt anyone else, I don't care.
Different perspective of what an interesting topic is than I would assume.
This is Balance Exchange. Hey, everybody. We're back. What's going on? I'm here. Kronos is here again with...
It's Papa Bear, and we're here. You know us. We're Balance Exchange, and this is gonna maybe look a little weird if you happen to also check out like our third episode later on, because this is gonna be the exact same setup. It happens to be that this week I am driving like across country. I'm already in Alabama. I've driven all the way from California here, so you're gonna get a lot more detail on that trip during our episode 3. But it's kind of forcing us to have to deal with some delays in our scheduling because of this travel. So like I'm off time zones and I have a whole lot of other issues with, I'd say issues, but I'm going to spend time with family and doing a lot of really great stuff. So it's not a bad thing. It's just potentially impacting our normal schedule. So we wanted to drop a note real quick and let y'all know that we did originally plan to like start dropping new season 2 episodes on June 11th, but instead you're getting this little clip of us saying, sorry, we're not really ready to do that.
Yeah. And if you're listening on audio, not all the audio from the first season has come out yet, so you guys can be fine for a while. But yeah, we just want to make sure that we're not hitting crunch time this season. Last season, we were pretty close to crunch time, like getting the whole season out. And so we don't want that to happen during the second season. So yeah, you're still going to get really good content. We can give you a sneak peek. The first one's about the post office.
It was really great. Like, so we have a guest, and he and I go back a couple years, but like his perspective was not only like good to be able to get inside a little bit, but also unique because he was having to deal with some of his own stuff with the post office, which made that a really unique experience, I think. Anyways.
Yes.
I also make way too much.
Well, the episode was so good that I'm looking for other jobs that people take for granted. So if you work in the sanitation, not a gangster sanitation, as in an actual sanitation worker, where you're doing like waste management, hit us up. We're looking for somebody to talk to about waste management in general. That has to do with where does trash go? Why does trash end up in the ocean? How does it work when you're just picking up trash? How did automation, affect your industry? I really want somebody to break that down to us and to everybody else, because I think it's a interesting job that everybody takes for granted. And if the trash didn't get picked up for 2 weeks, America would probably shut down. And so,
yeah, as we went through COVID, right? Definitely one of those jobs that absolutely continued. Like people had to have that happen. So you're an essential worker, but then does anybody really understand how that whole system works? I don't think so. And I watched an interesting last week tonight, and I'd love to see someone we know's actual perspective on it as well, where like how much of recycling and the idea that we need to recycle as personal citizens and be like owners of this problem. If only we recycled more, there'd be less trash, despite the fact that about 80% of what we have and we're told we're supposed to recycle doesn't ever actually get recycled, but yet these manufacturers keep producing plastic. So like, why aren't we saying someone other than the individual consumer is supposed to be responsible for fixing this recycling problem? So I'd love to see an actual like person involved in sanitation or in recycling's perspective on it as well. So
yeah. So there you go. All right. That's it. Real quick.
Bye.